gonna go in front of everybody?
I sure am.
You're a bad boy. You're making me do bad boy things.
We're on a motorcycle. That's the perk.
I don't like it. I'm
Right.
going in front. Yeah, right there.
Right in front of the minivan.
Right in front of the minivan. Take that, caravan.
That's right. Now we have to go sit through Lincoln Park DePaul traffic. I feel like the bike lane is calling our name.
No.
We're like a bicycle.
It's calling your name.
2 wheels, handlebar, seat.
Mr. Sub. Classic sub sandwiches. They've got it a little chinsy, but I mean, if you want a stack of cheese on your sandwich, Mr. Sub.
That one in particular is real.
Chinsy?
Yeah, the one in Wrigley at the gas station. That's a good one.
But compared to Subway, and Mr. Sub is pretty generous compared to Subway.
Subway's.
I like it. I'm the only one that likes Subway, and you know what? They stay in business, so someone must like Subway. Someone other than me. I'm not keeping Subway afloat.
You might be keeping our Subway afloat. High school kids are keeping it afloat.
He says he has a good lunch crowd. He offered me a job, and I was like, oh boy. I'm sorry, dude. You know, he's like, really? I'll pay you $17 an hour. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I still can't take that job.
But just think of the employee discount.
Oh yeah, I do like Subway.
Oh my god, we're letting every soul out.
Yep. Did you say that just because there's a soul in front of us?
Ah!
No, I take that as a no. Happy coincidence.
That's right.
This is Lincoln Park. Lincoln Park is one of the more bougie neighborhoods of Chicago. I just got a big waft of weed.
Sure did.
It is the home of Depaul University. Depaul Demons, go Demons! And I don't know what else.
Lincoln Park Zoo.
Yeah, Lincoln Park Zoo as well, which is a free zoo, one of the few zoos that's still completely free. You can just walk in.
I think they run off donations. Donations only. Yep.
It's almost Halloween,
Like,
and I believe they do Boo at the Zoo, which I've never been to, but here it's a thing.
It is happening right now. I think it's the car in front of us. That's the weed car.
The weed car.
It could be that like donut truck up there.
You know, in Equinox, it's a likely suspect for being a weed car. I feel like they're shooting a movie over there, like a low-budget indie movie.
I'll just be like,
the director's gonna come out and he's gonna go, "Who's revving their engine? I'm trying to make a movie."
well, they shoot Chicago Fire all over the place down here, and
Oh yeah.
there's I don't think they're doing Chicago PD anymore, but Chicago Fire is the big one.
You want to go rev our engines outside of John's house?
Yeah.
Let's go right below his apartment. Then I can text him, "Hey, wake up!"
Wake up, man! It's almost noon.
No, he's awake. So the weed smell is definitely not coming from Fire X or Fire Cakes. Sorry, I was reading the top license plate.
I can't tell if the gasoline smell is coming from me or the.
It's coming from
truck.
the donut truck for sure. It's not coming from you.
We are one of the many six-way intersections here in Chicago. It's of course the intersection of Fullerton Avenue, Halsted, and Lincoln. Super busy intersection here in Lincoln Park.
I will buy you bond me if you can name all the streets of Six Corners
Cicero,
That's one.
Irving,
That's two.
and Milwaukee.
Damn. Damn, boy. You're not even from Chicago.
I know. I only know it because I hate driving through there, so I avoid those roads when I know I'm getting close.
Look, this is the senior living facility you wish to live in when you're older.
Hell yeah.
Belmont Village.
Bougie ass senior living facility.
You're gonna be looking out the window, decrepit, and going, I used to ride my Tiger 800 on these roads.
I had a motorcycle someday. And there'll be
Back
like the
when-
Jetsons flying cars coming through like...
Back when they ran on gasoline fuel.
So here we are in the bougie, getting towards the even bougier section of Lincoln Park. We're headed east towards Lake Michigan. We're going to be taking Clark Street on down. Clark Street runs diagonal across the city from Rogers Park all the way down to the Loop, I think.
Yeah, we're sitting in some real riveting traffic. Makes for
boy.
good motorcycle viewing.
Here we got some of that classic Chicago architecture, though. We got all these multi-family buildings, which originally, you know, back in the day, the multi-family buildings were one family and everyone just kind of lived on a floor. But we got the classic gray stones, the old architecture, stuff like that. We're going around this guy. And we've made it to Clark Street. Fullerton and Clark.
People.
Yeah. Everywhere.
Well, more importantly, beyond the architecture, there is a Taco Bell cantina where you can get alcohol. Come on now. Isn't that a great feature of Lincoln Park? Taco Bell cantina.
That's right. Alcoholic Taco Bell is what everyone needs.
You don't even need to go to the bar. You can just go directly to Taco Bell. Oh man, we could have given that guy a salute. On his fat-tired electric bike.
Right. At some point, my battery is gonna die.
You want to pull over?
Oh, we'll just keep going with your... I'll just let
Okay.
this die. And then we'll go with whatever your camera captures.
That right in front of us, I believe, is the John Hancock.
I thought it was the Herbie Hancock.
Herbie Hancock. It's the John
Shout out
Building.
to our boy Chris Farley. Rest in peace, Chicago. Loved Chris Farley.
Are we just starting to name celebrities? Who's the guy from Ghostbusters?
Celebrities.
There's celebrities that came
Dan.
from Chicago? Is it Dan
Bill
Aykroyd?
Murray.
Oh no, Bill Murray. Shout out to Bill Murray, my boy. We're in the Chi-Town.
Well, a
Look
lot
at
of them
all-
got their start at Second City.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't even know where Second City is, believe it or not. We should go to a Second City. Oh, there's Lincoln Park Zoo over there.
Yep,
We're
here
looking
we
at
are.
the-
We're getting into the actual of Lincoln Park. Actually, a park named Lincoln Park. Not just the Chicago neighborhood.
This is true. Yes. I think the park is behind us, Lincoln Park. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, salute him. Salute him. Come on, bro. Oh, what a little. Oh man, the bus is gonna run us off the road. Oh no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, you're such a why'd you
You know
have
what
to do He had to go. It's his life. I'm not crazy.
They got brakes too.
Yeah, but it's a bus, you know? Yeah, there you go. Peace, brother. I mean you no harm.
I do.
You're just trying to do your job.
We're getting close to one of our next neighborhoods here. I don't know the neighborhoods close to the loop.
Well, we're either in the Gold Coast, almost. Well, this is probably not Gold Coast, but it might be.
No, not yet.
River North is farther up still. I don't know where we are right now. Someone in the comments shout out, LaSalle and Clark, where the hell are we?
I think we're still in Lincoln Park. Because Lincoln Park ends
Lincoln
up
Park too. Neutral here. Oh, someone's in neutral too.
I was in third gear. I think now we hit North Avenue. We're not in Lincoln Park anymore. Now we're getting bougier.
We go Gold Coast, and then from Gold Coast, we go to River North. There's a TV show called River North. Look at this place, Potash. It's interesting.
That's a pub market.
It's a
Maybe
pub?
it's one of those like no, it's, I think it might be one of those like food halls.
Oh. Well, the one thing I'll say about Chicago is that the closer you get to the lake, the less there is. I mean, like the neighborhoods are probably about half a mile west of the lake. And then really you get like some weird bodegas that are built into the bottom of buildings, but like there isn't the same amount of restaurants and pubs, bars, and things like that. Like, for whatever reason, I don't quite understand it. I guess maybe it's because of building codes on the lakefront. Your Chicago neighborhoods don't generally start until Broadway.
No, don't tell that to the people down here. These are still neighborhoods.
No, this is still a neighborhood. I mean, but like, have you seen a lot of places to eat?
We're on this guy.
Turn! This guy's trying to milk the fucking clock over here.
Hey, the Loop is a neighborhood. People still live down there.
People live in the Loop.
We got
yeah.
our fancy jewels over here.
I'm gonna call you Train Boy. Go talk about these trains that they're seeing right now.
This is the Red Line, folks. Red Line goes from 95th Street all the way back up to Howard, Rogers Park. So this goes from one end of the city down to almost the other end of the city. Big contention with the Red Line, inequitable division of the train going north versus coming south. Neighborhoods in the city. It stops at.
I thought it goes all the way down.
The Red Line stops at 95th Street.
That seems
but
pretty
the city
far to
keeps
me.
going. But the city keeps going.
I understand, but
the Red Line,
95th is pretty far.
But it goes to like 130th. That's 50 blocks of city that's not being serviced.
95th to 130th, you're basically in Indiana at that point, would be my contention.
You're not in Indiana.
You're basically in Gary.
Anyways, there's been a push to extend the Red Line down to 130th or 130 something, I think.
One of the things I'll say about the city is it has a reputation for being dangerous, and for anyone who's not from Chicago, it's really only dangerous in certain areas and at certain times. And so, like, we're riding around the Loop, you can see from the footage that it's an entirely safe place. It's actually pretty bougie in certain spots, especially this area. It depends where you land. So if you're thinking about going on a vacation and you're going to go to see downtown Chicago, aka the Loop, it's a safe area to go. Just don't be out there walking around at midnight.
You know, and just like any big city, you know, there's going to be people all the time looking to ask you for change or pick your pockets, stuff like that. You just got to keep your head on a swivel. It's pretty normal,
exactly.
Large cities.
Compared to New York, this is a relatively small city, and it's very neighborhood-based. So, like, the actual city center is really small compared to New York or Manhattan. But I think Chicago, it's the neighborhoods that I think make it really distinct. So if you are planning a vacation, go down to Wrigleyville, go to Lincoln Park, take a red line. Do it in the daytime if you're a little nervous about taking public transportation. You will get some riffraff, but overall, take the red line. It is a very commutable city by bus and by train.
Here's a pro travel tip. So Chicago has the L. It's called the L, which is short for the elevated system because it was elevated. It is elevated, generally above ground in the downtown area. But all the lines are named by different colors. The blue line will pick you up at O'Hare Airport, inside the airport, and take you straight downtown to the Loop, and it is $5 a person.
Well, I've got some more important information, and that is that we're currently passing the former location of Rock and Roll McDonald's. When you were a kid, it was the coolest fucking thing on the planet, like a rock and roll themed McDonald's. And now look what they turned it into.
Rock and Roll McDonald's. It's still whatever this is. Yeah, but more importantly, on the left here is the former Rainforest Cafe.
It's a travesty what happened to this McDonald's. It looks like an IKEA now or something, or a gas station. There used to be guitars and like Elvis memorabilia. Come on, Ohio and Clark. Rock and Roll McDonald's, R.I.P. Chris Farley, R.I.P.